Broncos sideline. You get a look at their head coach. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His players all set to go here on Christmas night. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Giving this to Harvey. It's inside the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
12 more yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First.
Here's Nix to throw.
At the 4-yard line.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll get this up to his own 44. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To Troy Franklin. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Harvey once more. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's a design boot. This is Ingram working the left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Schuster.
So first down from the 41.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City.
Now looking to throw.
First down.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete.
This is
to
2nd and 6 coming up.
Isaiah Pacheco. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. Brought in by Juju. Jukes away from one. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas
Throwing it
City
again here.
First
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 19
Still sticking with the passing game. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 4.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
We played one here on Christmas Day. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 4-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Nix off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Now Nix on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. There's the fake. Here's Nix. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Gets himself free, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 12.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, that that one stinks. Take the 6 off the board, partner. That was an interference-aided interception.
And he can be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Nix from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
At the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's caught for the first. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, McLaughlin. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the
on the handoff. Here's Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So we'll await third down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Third and long for him here. Catch is made in close. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Needs the goal line, he takes it himself. And they stop him, no touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Setting up to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Back to throw. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And motion a tight end left.
And the Broncos first down.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and
That's the kind of
7.
run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Butker knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Run from Pacheco to start the half. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
At the 30-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Go play action on first down.
First down.
He'll dump this one. Pacheco loses it on the hit. And the Broncos corral it. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 10.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
It's second down and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
10 yards to go.
They'll throw. Third and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They're throwing it. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they make the tackle at the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
On the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
He's dropping back to throw. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pacheco loses it on the hit. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
Loss on the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
To the air on third and long. He has the burst over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Chiefs, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it 17 all.
Ties the game at 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos are running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got Sutton complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 20.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Towards McDuffie on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Nicks off the play action.
At the Chiefs' 44-yard.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. On 3rd down, here's Nicks. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nicks. And he has enough for that 1st down. But look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. 3rd and long for Nicks. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
38-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to number
Here they
5.
come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking in the air here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The
Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. No run. This is Harvey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Nix from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This is Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
That's Worthy running the slant. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Kansas
First down,
City
play action.
First down.
Finds his man, Gray. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
7-yard loss.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now, and even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score, Chiefs 24, Broncos 20.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
On the return, here's Mims. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in.
Nix's pass.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Cortland Sutton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's
At
Nix.
the 46-yard line.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of
A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Broncos first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Harvey on the carry. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
From the red zone now. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right? You gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Throwing here, Nix. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
For a Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Now Nix. They'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Third and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And that last impressive touchdown drive, now they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
6 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Schuster. It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
16-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down. It's Pacheco again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
28-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. This time it's a passing play. Has a man, it's Brown. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs up by 4. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's
He'll
now
look to throw it.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And the Broncos first down.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Marvin Mims. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz lining up for the point.
Absolutely clutch score there, Broncos. They take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Chiefs 24. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mejio with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Pass play now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Looking to throw here.
at the 16-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Takes the 2nd down snap. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
One final shot here. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.